God says, 2 minutes are left. I have been calling your name again and again. I have sent signs, I have whispered truth into your heart. You may not have realized it, but I've been trying to reach you in every quiet moment and in every loud storm. A messenger is already on the way to your doorstep, carrying something that will change everything. This moment is not random. You were meant to see this. You were meant to hear this. You are not here by mistake. Comment Amen if you can feel this pulling on your spirit. Heaven is stirring. The air around you is shifting. My angels are moving now, not later, and something is about to be delivered straight into your life. My spirit has been lingering close, waiting for you to pause long enough to receive what I've prepared. I am not far away, I am not silent, I am not distant. I am present, and I am speaking now. Please like this video if you feel the weight of what is being said, even if you don't fully understand it yet. There is something I want you to know with all your heart. You are not forgotten. You are not lost in the crowd. I see you when the tears fall silently at night, when your hands shake with fear, when the anxiety in your chest feels unbearable. I see you when you feel like no one hears you or understands what you're going through. I am God, and I have never missed a moment of your pain. I have never turned away from your battle. I have walked with you through the fire, even when you couldn't feel my presence. I need you to hear this now, because the time is short. There is something coming to you that has already been sent from heaven. I've wrapped it in favor. I've marked it with grace. I've assigned angels to make sure it reaches you, not a second late. There's a breakthrough that is literally knocking on your door. A blessing that has your name on it. A miracle that's not for anyone else, but for you. Not for later, not for next year, but now. In 2 minutes, the shift begins. Comment 1111 if your heart is ready to receive what I've already sent your way. You may not see it yet, but chains are breaking around you. Things that were stuck are about to move. Things that seemed dead are about to breathe again. I am not a God of delay, I am a God of perfect timing. I've waited until the appointed moment, and now it is here. I am pulling you out of places that have drained your soul, out of patterns that have held you back, out of lies that told you you'll never be enough. You are more than enough because I dwell in you. You are chosen. That means even when others overlook you, I have not. You are favored. That means even when nothing seems to work out, I will make all things align. You are protected. That means even in the middle of chaos, my hand will not leave you. The weapon may form, but it will not prosper. The storm may rage, but it will not consume you. You are held in the palm of my hand, and nothing can snatch you out. I am speaking to your spirit right now, gently but clearly. Do not allow fear to convince you that I have abandoned you. I am not the God who forgets. I am not the God who breaks promises. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. I was faithful to Noah when the rain came. I was faithful to Moses in front of the sea. I was faithful to Daniel in the lion's den. I will be faithful to you, in your battles, in your waiting, in your doubt, in your tears. Comment 222 if you believe that the same God who parted the sea will make a way for you. I know you've been tired. I know you've been trying to keep your faith alive when everything around you feels like it's falling apart. But you are still here. That means the enemy has not won. That means my hand has still been covering you, even in your weakest moments. You are not walking alone. You are being carried. Every prayer you've whispered under your breath, I've heard it. Every cry, every plea, every moment of silence where you didn't even know what to say, I've caught it all. I bottle your tears. They are not wasted. Listen carefully. The delivery you've been waiting for is coming. The news that will change your life is already in motion. I'm shifting things in the spirit that are about to show up in the physical. This is a spiritual delivery first, and then it will manifest in your world. That healing you've prayed for, it's coming. That provision you've needed, it's on the way. That restoration you've longed for, I'm sending it. That clarity you've begged for in prayer, I'm about to give it. But you must stay connected to me, even in the confusion. Do not let what you see convince you to walk away from what I've promised. The winds may blow, but your foundation is me. And I do not change. You were not created to crumble. You were created to endure, to overcome, to shine with a light that no darkness can put out. You are covered in my presence. When you walk through the valley, I walk with you. When you stand in the fire, I shield you. When you cry out in pain, I kneel beside you. You are never invisible to me. I've placed purpose inside of you. Even in the waiting, your life is not on pause. I'm building strength in you. I'm teaching your heart to hear my voice. I'm preparing you to carry what I've planned for you. You think you're just surviving, but I'm birthing something in you. Something powerful. Something holy. Something that will bless others. Something that will glorify me. Trust me with the process. Everything you thought you knew about money might be wrong. A 9-word prayer, buried in a leaked FBI file, is now changing lives overnight. Thousands of people are repeating it once a day and seeing wealth appear without effort. Neuroscientists believe it activates a part of the brain that's been linked to abundance for millions of years. This could be the breakthrough you've been waiting for, but the page could be taken down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears forever. The enemy has tried to distract you with fear. He's tried to weigh you down with shame. He's tried to cloud your mind with lies. But my truth is louder. My voice is stronger. And my love is deeper than every pit the enemy has tried to throw you in. I am calling you out. You do not belong in that darkness. You do not belong in defeat. You belong in my light. You belong in victory. You belong in the promise. God says, the silence you've been feeling was never a sign of absence. It was the stillness before the breakthrough. It was the moment before everything changes. While you were questioning if I was near, I was already setting things in motion. While you were wondering if I heard your cries, I had already assigned angels to respond. My child, nothing has gone unnoticed. Nothing has been wasted. Every tear has planted a seed. Every prayer has opened a door. Comment 333 if you can feel the power of this word stirring something deep inside your heart. This is not just another message you stumbled across. This is a divine interruption. A heavenly alarm. The 2 minutes that passed didn't signal the end, they awakened the beginning. I sent this word to meet you right here, right now, because something is being activated in your life. You've reached the point where heaven refuses to stay silent any longer. I am not letting you fall. I am not letting you give up. I am not letting the enemy think he won. I'm stepping in. I'm fighting for you. I know it's been heavy. I know the battles have left you breathless at times. The disappointments. The betrayals. The long nights where you asked for a sign that I still had a plan for your life. I have not left you. My spirit has been covering you like a shelter in the storm. I have never turned away. I was there when they walked away. I was there when your heart broke in pieces. I was there when you thought it was over. But now, I am doing something new. Do not let the delay confuse you. Delays are not denials. They are divine pauses that protect and prepare. What looked like silence was actually strategy. What looked like distance was divine timing. I have been shaping the outcome, removing what could destroy you, and positioning what will elevate you. You may not have seen me moving, but heaven was never still. Comment 555 if you are receiving this with your whole heart. I have never spoken a word that returns void. When I say I'm coming through for you, I mean it. When I say I'm healing you, I will. When I say the door will open, nothing can keep it shut. You are not forgotten in a crowd. You are not just another soul wandering through hardship. You are mine. I created you with a purpose. I covered you with my promise. And I've assigned favor to find you, even in the darkest places. What's coming is not just for your comfort. It's for your calling. I'm not just rescuing you. I'm releasing you into something bigger than you imagined. This is the reason the warfare was so intense. The enemy tried to block what he couldn't stop. He tried to distract you, confuse you, make you feel like I had changed my mind about you. But I have never changed. I don't change. I loved you then. I love you now. I will love you forever. When the enemy whispered lies in your ear, I was whispering truth in your soul. When fear tried to take your breath, I was breathing strength into your spirit. When doubt tried to break your faith, I was surrounding you with grace you didn't even know was holding you up. That wasn't your strength. That was mine. I was carrying you through it all. I'm not only delivering you from what hurt you. I'm giving you back what was stolen. Time, joy, hope, energy, relationships, dreams, I'm restoring it. And I don't give back in pieces. I give in overflow. I give in fullness. I give in ways that leave no doubt it was me. I prepare a table for you in the presence of what tried to destroy you, not behind closed doors, but right in the face of the battle. What's coming will not be small. It will not be partial. It will not be quiet. It will come with power. With clarity. With anointing. It will silence your fears and lift your head. Because when I move, I don't leave anything undone. I restore the years the locusts have eaten. I bring beauty out of ashes. I raise what was buried. I revive what was almost lost. I am reminding you now that nothing about your life is random. Nothing you've walked through has been wasted. I will use it all. Every painful moment will become a testimony. Every sleepless night will become a part of your strength. I will take what the enemy used to try and break you and turn it into a weapon in your hands. You will not just survive. You will overcome. You will rise. You will shine. Comment 12:12 if your spirit is awakening to this promise. Stay rooted in me. Do not allow what you see to pull you away from what I've spoken. Walk by faith. Faith is not built when everything makes sense. Faith is born when everything seems uncertain, and you choose to trust anyway. Faith is what pleases me. Faith moves mountains. Faith unlocks doors. Faith receives miracles. And right now, faith is what I'm building in you. Keep listening. Keep praying. Keep seeking. I'm responding. I'm working. I'm sending what you need. And when it arrives, you will know that it was only me. No one else. Not luck. Not chance. Not coincidence. There's a reason leading neuroscientists are fascinated by one specific 9-word phrase. People all over the world are using it daily and reporting sudden financial breakthroughs, cleared debts, unexpected deposits, and total peace of mind. More than 19,000 lives have already been transformed. Some say it's divine, others say it's pure science. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might go offline any second. Click the link in the description and comments to access it before it's too late. God says, "The time of wondering if I am working behind the scenes is coming to an end, because you are now stepping into the hour of visible change. I am removing the covering from the blessings I have been storing for you. What was once hidden is about to be revealed. What felt like delay is about to explode into divine alignment. The answer has already left heaven. It is already in the earth, moving its way toward you." Comment 777 if you feel that your spirit is ready to walk into what I've been preparing for you all along. You have endured seasons where it felt like everything was being taken from you, but I was not taking to hurt you, I was making space. I had to clear the path for what I was about to place in your hands. You thought I was subtracting, but I was building. You thought I was silent, but I was speaking through every closed door, every unanswered prayer, every delay, every detour. You didn't miss it. You didn't mess it up. You didn't lose your way. You've been walking the road I carved just for you, even when it felt like darkness. I have seen you try to hold everything together. I've watched you wipe your tears when no one else was looking. I saw you smile in front of others while your heart was breaking inside. And I want you to know this, that kind of quiet faith moves me deeply. That kind of trust, even when you don't understand, pulls heaven closer to you. That is what I honor. That is what I reward. I have not ignored your faithfulness. There's been a stirring in your spirit because you can feel something shifting. You can sense the weight of what's coming even before you see it. That is not your imagination. That's my Spirit preparing you. That is heaven confirming to your heart that something long awaited is almost at your doorstep. And when it arrives, it will bring peace with it. It will bring joy that runs deeper than anything you've known. It will bring answers to questions you've cried over for years. The struggle you've been facing is not permanent. It is passing. It is temporary. And it will serve a purpose. You're not being punished. You're being positioned. You are not being pushed away. You're being drawn closer. I am separating you from what can't go with you. I'm making sure that when this next blessing lands, you are able to carry it, nurture it, and protect it without sabotage, distraction, or delay. What's coming is too important for you to be surrounded by what drains your spirit. I am sending people into your life who will lift you. People who will speak my truth over you. People who will remind you of who you are when the world tries to make you forget. You won't have to fight for their love. You won't have to beg for their respect. I'm sending those who will see your heart the way I see it. Because the time of struggling to be understood is ending. You're stepping into a season of divine connections. Relationships that bring peace, not pain. Circles that build, not break. I've watched how hard you've tried. And I've seen how tired you've become. You haven't told anyone how close you were to giving up. But I know. I know the battles no one else knows about. I know the thoughts that kept you awake. I know the weight that never seemed to lift. And still, here you are. Still breathing. Still believing. Still holding on. That is faith. That is strength. That is beautiful to me. Comment 999 if you feel this word is restoring your hope right now. The miracle you need is not too far. The answer you prayed for is not too hard. I specialize in the impossible. I speak and mountains move. I whisper and storms calm. I touch and hearts heal. Nothing is too difficult for me. And I am fully invested in you. You are not walking through life alone, you are being led by me. Every step, even the painful ones, are held within the plan I wrote for you long before you were born. Even when it felt like no one saw you, I did. Even when the world moved on, I stayed. I am not going anywhere. I don't walk away from those I love. I pursue. I protect. I provide. I make a way where there is no way. And I will do it again for you. I've done it before. I'll do it again. Not because of your strength, but because of my promise. Not because of your perfection, but because of my grace. The delivery that is coming to you is not ordinary. It is not something you could have earned. It is a reward wrapped in love. It is a gift sealed in mercy. And when it arrives, every battle will make sense. Every tear will feel worth it. Every delay will look like divine protection. You'll realize I never took my eyes off you. I never let go. I never changed my mind about what I said over your life. Stay focused. Do not let fear speak louder than faith. Do not let the voices of doubt drown out the truth of my word. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are exactly where I want you to be for this next move of mine. Your name has been spoken in rooms you haven't entered yet. Your favor has been released in places you haven't seen. Your breakthrough is already moving toward you, and it will find you. Because when I promise something, I deliver. When I speak a word, it does not return empty. My timing is perfect. My will is sovereign. And my love is unstoppable. You are not just seen. You are known. You are not just loved. You are cherished. And I'm about to prove to you that I never stopped working, never stopped listening, and never stopped preparing a blessing so specific, it could only be for you. Can saying just 9 simple words really change your financial situation? According to top neuroscientists, and even an accidental confirmation from the FBI, it absolutely can. This short daily prayer is helping people erase debt, attract wealth, and live free from financial stress. It only takes a few seconds to say, but the results are lasting. Don't wait. Click the link in the description and comments before this secret is deleted forever. God says, you have been sensing it in your spirit, that quiet shift, that holy nudge, that undeniable pull deep inside your heart. That's me. I have been walking with you, even when you couldn't feel me. I have been guiding every step you took, even when it seemed like you were moving blindly through the dark. You've made it this far not because you were strong enough, but because I have been carrying you. I have been holding you together when everything around you was falling apart. Comment 1010 if your heart knows you didn't make it here alone. You've had moments when you didn't think you'd see another day. Nights where the weight of it all pressed on your chest so hard, you could barely breathe. And yet, here you are. You're still standing, still hoping, still fighting, still believing. That is not by accident. That is because my hand has never left you. I kept you through the storm not so you could just survive, but so you could witness what it looks like when I step in and turn things around in your favor. There is an urgency in this moment because the shift is not coming, it has begun. What I promised is not far. It is unfolding. The breakthrough is not in the distance. It is right at the edge. The answers are not delayed. They are being delivered. The courier from heaven is already dispatched. Your name is on the scroll. Your prayers have not just been heard. They've been scheduled for release. And no force, no lie, no enemy can intercept what I have marked for you. This is the season where the weight you've been carrying will be lifted. The burdens will begin to break. The confusion will begin to clear. Where the sadness will begin to fade. I am not just touching your situation, I'm healing your soul. I am restoring what the world drained from you. I am pouring back into the places that have been empty. Where people left, I will fill. Where strength failed, I will renew. Where doors closed, I will open greater ones. And not just for you. Through you. Because your life is about to shine brighter than it ever has. Not because you have something to prove, but because I have something to show through you. I'm turning your story into a testimony. I'm using your pain as a platform. Your scars will speak of survival. Your weakness will testify of my strength. Your comeback will glorify my name. Comment 1515 if you believe that this season will be the most powerful proof of God's hand on your life. You have to understand, I never created you to stay stuck. I never intended for you to live buried under shame, regret, or fear. You are not defined by your past. You are not bound by your mistakes. You are not limited by your failures. When I look at you, I see purpose. I see beauty. I see someone I love with an everlasting love. I do not keep record of the wrongs. I wash you clean. I call you worthy. I declare you redeemed. Even when you feel like you've wandered too far, I come chasing after you. Even when you feel like you're not enough, I call you mine. Even when you fall, I reach down and lift you back up. That is who I am. Not the one who gives up on you, but the one who stays. Not the one who turns away, but the one who runs toward. I'm not distant. I'm here. Right now. And I'm whispering to your heart, get ready. It's your time. This is not a coincidence. This is not another random word. This is a moment from heaven, placed in your life on purpose. A divine intersection. A reminder that I am not finished with you. That I am not done working miracles. That I am not out of blessings. That I am still writing the story, and this chapter is going to be one of glory. The same hands that held the stars are holding your heart. The same voice that spoke the earth into being is speaking over your life. You may have thought the waiting was wasted time, but I've been using it to build something solid in you. I've been deepening your roots. I've been strengthening your spirit. I've been clearing your path. Because what I'm about to place in your hands requires more than just desire, it requires readiness. And now, you are ready. You are prepared. You are anointed. You are equipped for what's next. Every lie that told you you're too late is about to be silenced. Every doubt that told you it's too hard is about to be crushed. Every fear that told you it will never happen is about to be shattered. Because when I move, no lie can survive. When I bless, no curse can remain. When I open, no man can close. And I am opening the heavens over your life. Stay steady. Keep your heart tender before me. Keep your ears tuned to my voice. Because in the stillness, I will confirm things you didn't even know you needed to hear. In the quiet, I will give you direction that makes everything clear. You won't have to force your way into rooms. I will open doors no one can shut. You won't have to beg for validation. I have already approved you. You won't have to chase after what was never meant for you, because what is yours will find its way home. This is the season of release. The season of restoration. The season of return. Everything that felt lost is being gathered. Everything that felt delayed is being delivered. Everything that felt broken is being made whole. I have not forgotten one single word I spoke over you. I am faithful to fulfill it all. I do not start something I do not finish. You've made it through the hardest part. Now prepare for the harvest. You've walked through the valley. Now get ready for the table. You've wept through the night. Now joy is coming in the morning. You will look back at this season and say, I didn't know how, but God made a way. You will stand in rooms you once prayed for. You will hold what you once only dreamed of. And you will say with every breath in you, only God could have done this. Right now, 55 countries are quietly using a 9-word money ritual. A recently leaked research file revealed that this pattern activates powerful brain pathways tied to wealth and prosperity. People are repeating it once a day and seeing money flow into their lives like never before. This discovery might not stay online much longer. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the phrase before it disappears forever. God says, the ground you've been walking on has been sacred, even if it looked like struggle. Every tear you cried on that path became a seed, and I have not let a single one fall in vain. I have been walking beside you through every stretch of that dry land, and now the rain is coming. The season of drought is coming to an end, and a wave of restoration is already moving toward you. Comment 1717 if your spirit feels this shift, even if your eyes can't yet see it. You have no idea how many attacks I've already blocked on your behalf. The moments you thought were random escapes were actually angelic interventions. That delay that frustrated you was the wall I built between you and disaster. That closed door that broke your heart was the very thing that saved your life. I see the whole picture. I know what's ahead. And even in the moments you didn't understand, I was protecting you with love too deep for words. You are not late. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are exactly where you're supposed to be, and what I've promised is still alive. I don't change my mind. I don't forget what I speak. My word does not expire, and your name is still written on every promise I declared over your life. You've waited, yes. You've wondered, yes. But now, I'm bringing things together. Not in pieces. Not in fragments. But fully, completely, and perfectly on time. I am calling you into a new level of trust, a deeper walk, a stronger faith. I don't need you to have all the answers. I just need you to keep walking, keep believing, keep trusting. You're closer than you think. You're closer than it feels. You're right at the edge of something holy, something heavy with glory, something soaked in favor that cannot be explained by human reason. I've been testing the weight of your spirit, stretching your patience, and shaping your endurance, not to harm you, but to prepare you. What I'm about to release in your life requires maturity, wisdom, and strength. And though you didn't see it, I've been building all three in the hidden places. The parts of your journey that no one applauded, no one noticed, I noticed. I've been there for all of it. Your quiet obedience touched heaven more than you know. I am about to make sense of things you stopped trying to understand. I'm about to connect the dots. The why you've been asking me will no longer hurt, it will heal. Because when you see the full picture, you'll understand that the pain had purpose, that the loss wasn't punishment, that the silence wasn't rejection. It was all part of my orchestration. I was writing a better ending than what you were reaching for. The healing you need is coming. And not just for your body, for your soul, your emotions, your mind. I'm healing the parts of you that have been limping silently. The wounds that became normal to live with. The heartbreak that you buried deep beneath the surface. The voices of guilt that replay old failures. I'm silencing them all with my truth. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not too damaged to be used. You are not too far gone for grace. You are chosen. You are covered. You are crowned with compassion and strength. You are destined to rise, not because of who you are, but because of who I am within you. My spirit is alive in you. My light is burning in your soul. My plans for you are still unfolding. I know the end from the beginning, and I do not write unfinished stories. Comment Amen if you believe your life is not over, but just beginning to unfold according to heaven's perfect plan. I am moving in ways you cannot see. Shifting things behind closed doors. Turning hearts in your direction. Creating opportunities where there were none. Redirecting what was meant for harm into something holy. Aligning people, places, and timing to bring you into what I've already spoken. You may feel nothing changing, but that's because I'm building it in the unseen, so that when it becomes visible, it happens all at once. I've never needed the approval of others to bless you. I don't wait for circumstances to look right. I speak, and things change. I call, and things respond. And when I release my favor, even your enemies will watch and not understand how you made it through. But you will know. You will recognize that it was my hand, my love, my mercy, my protection that carried you every step of the way. Do not shrink yourself to fit the opinions of those who do not see your worth. Do not lower your faith to match what others believe is possible. You are not limited by their vision. You are not bound by their disbelief. You belong to me, and I am limitless. There is no cap on my grace. No ceiling on my favor. No restriction on what I can do for you. And I will do it in such a way that no one can take credit, not even you. The season of small is ending. The season of survival is closing. You are about to see what it looks like to thrive in the place where you once only cried. You're about to feel joy in the same heart that once ached. You're about to walk in peace in the same space where chaos tried to live. The weight is lifting. The night is ending. The light is rising. This is not hype. This is holy. This is not wishful thinking. This is prophecy. This is not just a feel-good word. This is divine truth. I am doing it. I am faithful. I am near. And I will not let this moment pass you by. Stay open. Stay expectant. Stay in my presence. Because what is coming is bigger than what you're praying for. It's heavier than what you're hoping for. And it's more beautiful than what you thought you deserved. God says, you did not miss your moment. Even when it felt like you were passed over, forgotten, or overlooked, I want you to know that your appointed time has been preserved and protected. What I've promised you was never placed in someone else's hands. The calling on your life has not expired. It has only been maturing in the dark, growing in silence, and waiting for the moment I say, now. Comment Amen if your heart is beginning to sense that heaven is still holding everything God spoke over you. The FBI tried to keep this hidden, but now it's out. A 9-word sentence has been discovered that instantly activates a part of your brain linked to effortless wealth. Thousands of people are using it once a day and watching financial blessings pour in. They're calling it a miracle, and for many, it truly is. But this secret might be taken down again without warning. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's gone. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are not disqualified. You are still the one I chose. Still the one I anointed. Still the one I set apart. Even with the wounds. Even with the past. Even with the questions and the battles and the tears that never seemed to stop. I saw it all, and I never took my eyes off you. I have loved you every second. I have guarded you every step. And now, I am raising you into the place I prepared before time began. You've had to stand in rooms where no one believed in you. You've had to smile through seasons that left your soul aching. You've had to stay faithful when your heart wanted to run. And I watched it all, and I have written every moment into your story, not as a loss, but as a seed. You thought it was the end, but it was the beginning of becoming everything I created you to be. The tears were watering your future. The pain was preparing your strength. The silence was growing your sensitivity to my voice. The delivery I'm sending into your life is not ordinary. It is weighty with purpose. It is heavy with glory. And it comes with healing for the parts of you that have stayed broken for too long. I am not just sending answers, I'm sending peace. Not just provision, I'm sending overflow. Not just relief, I'm sending full restoration. Comment 1111 if you can feel that this is not another delay but the beginning of divine release. You've been stretched beyond what you thought you could handle. You've been tested in ways you never expected. But nothing has been wasted. I was using it all. The nights you wept and no one noticed, I noticed. The days you felt like giving up but chose to pray instead, I heard every word. The times you smiled while hiding your sorrow, I held you even then. I am not like man. I don't forget. I don't overlook. I don't abandon. And I don't let anything touch you without using it for your good. What the enemy meant for destruction, I am turning into destiny. What was meant to silence you will now become the sound of your testimony. What was meant to break you will become the very platform where I show the world what I can do through someone who never stopped believing, even when everything around them said to quit. I am sending clarity. I am sending confirmation. I am sending what you didn't even know how to pray for. Your prayers moved heaven, but your trust in silence moved me even more. When you chose to believe when it didn't make sense, you gave me room to move. When you kept walking through the valley with no visible sign of progress, you proved that your faith was real. And now, I am rewarding that faith. I never forget the faithful. I never ignore the broken. I never abandon my own. You are not alone, and you never have been. You are not weak, you are being refined. You are not overlooked, you are being reserved. You are not stuck, you are being aligned. And I am about to breathe on your situation in a way that shifts everything overnight. The people who doubted you are going to witness your elevation. The voices that tried to drown your truth will be silenced by my favor. The ones who walked away when you were at your lowest will have no choice but to watch as I raise you higher than they imagined. And it won't be out of revenge, but out of redemption. I don't repay evil with evil. I restore. I renew. I pour out grace until your cup runs over. Do not be afraid to hope again. Do not be afraid to dream again. Do not let the last season define your next one. What happened then cannot stop what I'm doing now. The wounds may still be tender, but they are healing. The memories may still sting, but they are losing their power. I am giving you new joy, new strength, new peace, and a new identity rooted in who I say you are, not what you've been through. This is not the end. This is not the final chapter. This is the point where everything starts to turn. Where the page flips. Where the darkness fades. Where the story begins to make sense. I am the author and the finisher. And I never leave a sentence unfinished. I never write a promise I don't fulfill. You will look back and say, it was worth it. Every delay, every tear, every confusing detour, it was all leading you here. You didn't see it then, but you will see it now. The same ground where you suffered will be the ground where you harvest. The same place where you were broken will be the place where you are blessed. Yes, I delight in your success and provision, but greater still is my desire that your heart overflow with peace. That peace is the fruit of trust. When you trust that every need will be met according to my wisdom, you live free of anxiety. And that trust itself draws more blessing, for faith attracts what fear repels. Just as the caterpillar must yield to the stillness of the cocoon before emerging as butterfly, so must you sometimes retreat into quiet transformation. Change may feel like loss, but it is the hand of my wisdom reshaping you into new beauty. You are never static, for my spirit continually renews you. Even your scars become symbols of resurrection. Nothing you surrender to me is ever wasted. I take ashes and form them into crowns. I turn broken songs into anthems of hope. Miracles often appear as endings that turn into beginnings. When something leaves your life, bless it, for it may be clearing the space for something divinely appointed. Trust the process of transformation, for every stage reveals more of me in you. Above all blessings stands love. Love is not simply what I give, it is what I am. Everything created springs forth from that love, and every miracle flows back into it. When you love, you unite yourself with my essence. Love the ones who are easy to love, and love even those who wound you, for love is strongest when tested. Let your love be active, feed the hungry, lift the fallen, speak goodness where bitterness reigns. Each act of love multiplies my light within the world. You were created from love, live through love, and will return into love eternal. No power in existence can sever you from that truth. My love has no expiration. It does not fade with time, nor weaken with your mistakes. It is the one constant thread holding together the fabric of eternity. You marvel at single wonders, but the greatest wonder is life itself. That heartbeat, that breath, that consciousness able to dream, all are miracles sustained by my will. Each day I call out creation anew, and still the universe obeys. You live because my voice still speaks, be. Therefore, live fully and reverently. See life not as burden but as sacred gift. Even when the road grows weary, remember that every moment offers revelation. You are alive because my purpose continues in you. Honor life by living awake, by noticing, praising, creating, forgiving, and loving. Each moment you live from gratitude, you multiply the energy of blessing through the world. My child, you pray for blessings, but hear this secret eternal truth: you are meant to be the blessing. Every breath you take is an opportunity to embody heaven upon earth. When you smile at despairing hearts, when you speak hope, when you lift others, you enact my miracles through human form. Do not wait for grand signs. Begin where you are. Let your words heal rather than harm. Let your presence bring calm. Let your choices reflect light. When you live this way, you become walking proof that I am alive within creation. Every act of kindness you perform is a miracle released into the world. The world hungers for my presence, and I have chosen to reveal it through vessels like you. Know this with certainty: I will never abandon you. My love is the air your spirit breathes. My hand never withdraws. Though you wander, my eyes still follow. Though you falter, my grace still catches you. Even in the shadows of death, I am the light that leads you home. Beyond every ending lies another beginning, radiant with purpose. You can trust me with your past, your present, and your eternity. My blessings endure forever, flowing like rivers from the heart of eternity. My miracles will not cease, for creation itself is the unfolding of miracles none can measure. So, walk in confidence. Live in gratitude. Believe not because you see but because you know. You are my child, born of infinite light, wrapped in unending grace, loved beyond time. My beloved, the reason this message had to break through so much resistance is because what I'm about to do in your life carries generational impact. This isn't just about today. It's about shifting everything that tried to take root in your bloodline. The fear, the shame, the depression, the lack, the cycles of pain that tried to repeat in your life, I am bringing them to an end. What hurt your parents will not hurt you. What tried to stop your family will not stop you. What limited others will not limit you. You are the one I have chosen to stand in the gap, to break the pattern, to be the evidence of what happens when my hand is upon someone. You didn't just survive. You endured for a purpose. You kept walking when you could have sat in the grief. You kept trusting when you didn't understand the silence. You kept praying even when you weren't sure I heard you. And now, I will show you why the waiting wasn't empty. Every tear watered the soil for the harvest I've prepared. Nothing has been wasted. Not the pain. Not the delay. Not even the losses. I use it all. Comment 999 if your heart feels this word deep inside. You've been marked for something sacred. That's why your journey has felt so hard. That's why things didn't come easy. That's why you had to learn to fight in the dark. Because what I'm building in you requires depth. It requires a foundation that can't be shaken by storms or shaken by success. I wasn't punishing you. I was preparing you for the weight of glory. I was building in you a faith that doesn't depend on feelings or surroundings. A faith that stands when nothing around you makes sense. This message was blocked because it